hope everybody is doing okay. It's Tuesday again, just like every day it's been Tuesday, as I've pseudo-asserted myself on pending. Sorry to everybody else who's been trying to play stuff. I promise I've been asking everybody if they were available or not. I'm not just making it all control all the time. I'm just obsessed with this game and want to keep playing it. We might have someone joining us a bit later, might not, I don't know. I got somewhere to kind of be at 4 o'clock, so we have a good chunk of time to go with. So last time, for anybody who missed the last part, we went into the quarry, we got a black rock prism from the threshold, came under assault from a lot of jimmies, so many jimmies everywhere, and got some tasks from our buddy Ati, the janitor, which we fought the clog, we talked to plants. We were also made aware that there is something going on in the mold threshold that we need to take care of. I accidentally talked to the person. We have to find some mold samples in the mold hold. Everybody hates the mold, myself especially. Also, Marshall, head of security, told us that if we want to find Dylan, our I'm always tempted to say Dylan like I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger. If we want to find Dylan, we need to go to the containment district. But because I love side quests, I think I might go mess with the mold. Yeah. Let's go get some mold samples. I hope everyone, I said last night, I hope everyone's having a lovely Saturday. I hope you're having a great Sunday, you know? Here it's snowing. I have a very lovely snowy view out of my window right now. So that's pretty great. Orby! Oh. Here's your grenade back. And we actually have a few executive directives to use charge, which I don't have. I have spin, grip, pierce, and shatter. I guess we'll have to get charge at some point. That's fine. I'm sure we can acquire the materials to make it. Let me see what we're missing. I don't... Spin. Pierce. Wait, is Pierce different from charge? These are things I wonder. I guess we'll mess with Pierce and see if that... Yeah, it's a charged shot. We'll find out. But to get to the mold threshold, we have to go back down to the bottom of research. I would say progress story-wise, we're about at 60% of the main game. There are 2 whole DLC packs, in addition with some really cool stuff to do that we haven't even scratched the surface of. So I'm excited to go through this. Like I said, I love this game. I love this world. Remedy games, please notice me. We've already been down here. This was the acoustics room, if I recall. Yeah, that plays the Silent Poets song. Silent Poets actually have a long history with Remedy games. They fill in Alan Wake and other games. I'm going to be kind of vague there. As the fictional band Old Gods of Asgard. It's a bunch of old dudes who are crazy and think they are actually reincarnations of Odin and pals. And they wrote a bunch of songs in Bright Falls, the town that Alan Wake takes place in. Most of the songs, which are direct, like, lyrical, this is what's going to happen to you, Alan, lyrics. Which is kind of funny, because it's like they leave you a musical strategy guide to life. Okay, so we need to find 5 mold samples for the doctor down here. For Dr. Underhill.
Down here.
Yeah, well, I hate mold duty, so we are all on the same foot. And if we are not careful,
so sweet down here.
We will get
really
royally wrecked.
I wonder how this
like
mold tastes.
The mold is not fun. I mean, it's cool, and like the game is fun, but I just don't like the mold. We have a document. The Pink Flamingo Supplement. Agents noticed commonly found outside the entrance of Bureau headquarters would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. The frequency of these claims attracted the interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of blank seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found to possess no redacted and released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this has still not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item. Now we have to get the hell out of this pit. Which is easy. I believe that's the door we came in. We have to keep an eye out for molded. Take it over, take it over, take it over, back off. We can see that these molded are level 6. I think the regular highest rank enemies we've fought have been like level 5.
Those people?
Yes, Jesse. They are people. There's molded over there. In fact, that guy's like a sniper. The mold causes, like, an ungodly amount of damage. And that's, like, one of my chief reasons that I hate fighting it. I wouldn't call it unfair. I don't think anything in this game is, like, straight up unfair. And actually, for those who are interested in playing the game, I didn't know this, they actually added some accessibility stuff. So, like, you can play through in a mode where you could actually take more hits before you just straight up die. Enemy over there. Ow. Oof. Where? Oh, there's some old guys. It's hard to focus with all this jelly on me. You know, I kind of wonder what the first game was that just smeared jelly on your screen to indicate that you were hurt. Not a fan. Gonna be frank with you. Oh, something down there. Oh. Mold snipers. Alright. Excellent. So now that we're somewhat safe, we can sort of look around in here. Maybe see if we can find some of those samples. God, just look how fast this threshold overtook this area. Restrooms. Well, we do need to find a mold sample near a toilet. So I'd say if anywhere classifies as being near a toilet, this would probably be it. Oh! Christ! What in the name of the Last of Us? Well, these are toilets.
Gross. Underhill is gonna owe me for this.
Okay. Staircase, pit, fresh corpses. Got like some offices over here. There's something underlyingly terrifying.
One of Underhill's samples.
Alright. Well, you know we have to watch it. Oh, we're under attack. I am trying to enjoy the Threshold kids, you bastard. Rude. Thanks, Mr. Bones.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize the oldest house. Safe employees are happy employees. Certain rituals allow agents to navigate the oldest house as well. But accidents do happen. Trapping agents inside the walls. I heard you got stuck in your room for 3 days, Topher. Too bad you didn't have your book with you. Or any food. And remember, kids, when you feel the floor deviate, it's already much too late.
Wasn't that wholesome? Like, wasn't that just a good time? I am so nervous that I'm just gonna turn around and there's gonna be like 5 of those mushroom bastards just like that. I see you. Oh, and there's a sniper one. You think you're slick? You're not. Alright, where are you? Oh, there you are. Get wrecked. Think you're slick. Emphasis on think. Are we in the main pit? Looks like we are, but I can't tell. I think the next sample we need is right over here. We do not want to touch the floor. That is... I know I say all mold is the bad mold. But, like, that really is the bad mold. In fact, yeah. Stepping foot right there is bad time. Picnic basket procedures. This is the Bremen Basket Altered Item 54. Item is to be stored in black rock paneled cell. Keep away from lab animals when not in use. A simple wicker basket with cloth lining. No food items inside. The item produces a hypnotic effect that slowly affects non-human animals, forcing them to congregate passively around the object. Animals from every genus and species have thus far been tested and susceptible. Single-cell organisms appeared to not react. Item was taken to a forest upstate for testing. Results provided contradicting data as some of the attracted animals exhibited hyper-aggressive behavior. This unfortunately resulted in redacted. Further testing should be restricted to a more low-risk animal species with medical staff on standby. See, it's been a while since I saw the Mr. Bones Threshold Kids episode, and I'd like to retract my statement about, what's her name coldly staring at me being the one that scared me the most. No. That shit was just straight horrifying. And you can look at the map, but that doesn't really help. We're just kind of in the pit. We need to find more samples. We need near staircases and near fresh corpses. Don't like that noise. I don't like it. Oh, I'm on the floor. I'm on the bad floor. Don't be shocked if I just straight up die. Like, it's... Unlike that one song line, it's not always a good time with the mold. And this is, like, pure side content. But we want to get that which this area promises for finishing it off. For sure, we came up out of here, out here to over here. More mold. Sniper mold. Okay, this is it. This is death. Because it's just gonna take like one real hit from these guys. Control, 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 dodge. Okay, oh! Yep, there it is. Yeah, there is no real good... You need, like, excellent mods to, really stand a chance. But that's okay. Okay, so we still need near fresh corpses and near the staircase. And we're gonna have to get back down there. I am glad that it didn't, like, wipe our progress. It's very nice of the mold. Don't mind me just kinda taking the shortcut. We should really look and see if there's a, thing down there. A control point. Because that would certainly help if we didn't have to run all the way back. Alright, back in the pit. You know how it be. Nothing in here. Nothing over here. Except gross mold noises. So we still need something near a staircase and something near fresh corpses. But also because we have died, I'm going to assume this room will once again be full of all kinds of just the worst bullshit. Doing a cursory scan. Just kinda looking for anything to give me a hint to where we need to go. I think we need to get up there, because that's a staircase. Though what is the best path? Don't like that. Okay, climb up. Yes. Yes. I cannot make that jump, but maybe if we go in here, we can climb up and around.
Found one.
And find the mold sample growing near staircases. Which would mean now we just need to find mold near fresh bodies. Oh! Oh, a control point. These bodies look pretty fresh. Not gonna lie, these be looking kind of fresh though. Yes.
This looks like a good one.
Okay, now we just need to go speak with Dr.
That's all 5
Underhill.
samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Yes, we should. Okay, the best way to get back to Dr. Underhill, I'm pretty sure, is up this way. And that's on progress.
You look like a woman with mold for me.
Hey now, don't threaten me with a good time. But... Progress report. Active mold research. So you want to know how my mold research is going on, Casper, yeah? Well, here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to redacted construct the architecture of the mold. I don't understand if these redacted are the original disseminators of mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate the growth. I refer to this unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption. It propagates itself in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It's truly an ingenious little thing. Full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on. And we picked up a new episode of The Threshold Kids. Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled Redacted contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of this essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau. While the mold is actively hostile, to use his words, we cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. If the redacted creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could also be derived into redacted. Yet, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall. But I pause to wonder where the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge. Alright, let's talk to Dr. Underhill.
I found all 5, but I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold, or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold, or fungus, because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores. Now leave me to it.
You got anything to say about research?
Have you worked at the FBC very long?
Not long enough to understand their inane methodology. They want me to solve the mold, but how is one to solve anything when the basic molecular structure of this fungus is an utter enigma?
Oh, sorry, are you asking me?
It's rhetorical. The Bureau wants to control, not comprehend. But to answer your question, I'm a seasoned threshold researcher that's been brought in on a provisional basis to resolve this matter.
That's all you had to say.
What about the mold?
What have you learned about the mold?
Firstly, the term mold is a gross oversimplification used only to ease communication. That said, the mold itself appears to be the product of complex microorganisms. They spin the mold, building structures like minuscule cities, swiftly colonizing our dimension, and the speed of these tiny engineers relative to their size is simply staggering.
So it grows fast.
If you're not going to listen, then why did you ask?
Alright, Miss Underhill, what about the thresholds?
So the mold is coming in from... where?
We don't have a name for the threshold dimension. The origin point has been identified, but the density of the fungus makes it impossible to enter. Even if we could, I speculate that we would only find a reality entirely subsumed by the fungus. Total decomposition.
It's weird how excited she is, right?
Alright, well, what about the hiss?
What do you know about the hiss?
How could I know anything about an entity I've only just learned of? This is exactly the Bureau's problem. My work is always interrupted by these superfluous matters.
Calm down. Just keep your HRA on and I'm sure you'll be fine.
This crude thing. I thought it was Darling's idea of a practical joke.
Not quite.
Give
Just
me
keep your head
just
down while I
one
handle
moment. Alrighty. Cool. Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you.
I need to get going.
Try not to transport any spores outside the infected areas.
Hey, I'll try that.
Be careful down there. We don't want to have to come save you.
So that's really all we can do with Dr. Underhill. So I guess it's time to go find Dylon, or Dylan, as I like to call him. Let's get out of the mold hell. And we do want her to finish that antidote, because it is basically... If once we get whatever she comes up with, we will be able to explore mold areas that I've otherwise looked at and gone, fuck that. Anybody else? You. And you. And you. Oh my god, compared to the mold, you guys are nothing. Get wrecked. Alright. So yeah, I guess let's head towards the containment zone. We will be joined shortly, which I'm excited for. Have those kills, they have not been counting towards charge. Shatter, grip, pierce, spin. We still don't have charge. Soon enough. Soon enough. Containment sector, which we accidentally stepped into ages ago. Oopsie. See, if we were to keep comparing the Bureau to the SCP Foundation, this would be the C. This would be the contain. So any altered items or anything that the Bureau doesn't feel comfortable just having outside in other places, this is where it's going to be. Excellent. And I forget if we swept this area last time when we oopsed our way in here, but I would like to...
Reminder. This week, any documents that
Yes, we did come in here, because I do I remember the conversation about items that suddenly turn pink or red. There's a shelter. Hello? Already got that item. Okay, so we swept that office, we came in. So yeah, this area is clear. Left door, right door, left door. All goes to the same place. To logistics. And there is a lot to explore here. I say as I walk into two rooms which have absolutely nothing in them, or so it seems. Hey, there he is.
Yeah, alright, what did I miss in control?
Okay, we got the mold samples.
Oh, we're at the mold.
Well, we left because we have to wait for her to come up with the pill. So we did that. There was an episode of Threshold Kids that is remarkably spookier than I fucking remember it. Like, holy shit. I'll put that on for you in a minute, because why should I be the only one who has to suffer?
It's funny that you mentioned the Threshold kids because I had the dumbest thought. Like we know the upcoming live action Resident Evil.
Uh-huh.
Picture just the opening. It's the Threshold kids, but instead of saying Threshold kids, it's the Wesker kids.
Let's join the Wesker kids. Oh no. And then they're also played by really shitty puppets.
You know what? I think that might make it better.
That might make it better. I don't. I am hoping it's better than my brain has reactionary made me to believe it to be.
I mean, in the end, I'm hoping it's better too. But like, yeah, like I don't know. Resident Evil has kind of gone up and down in direction.
Oh yes, it has.
And as much as I do like 7, and I'm liking the direction 8 is going, I still don't feel the full-blown spirit that the original games gave me. I mean, 2 was the closest I got to it being recreated again, but, like, it's still not there.
It's valid.
I still enjoy the series, and all of its hokiness and bizarreness, except for 6, Umbrella Corps, whatever in the hell RE-verse is.
You're telling me you're not excited for yet another forced multiplayer mode?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I will give Resistance this. That looked like it had potential.
I played a few matches of Resistance. I don't know if you were with me when I did.
I don't think I was.
Did you touch it at all?
I did not.
I
wanted to.
It's janky as all hell, and I think that's the unfortunate thing.
Yeah, and I think because everyone was so critical of Resident Evil 3 Remake, and for valid reasons.
Yeah.
That is a huge step back from Resident Evil Remake 2. I honestly think that had the game been a little bit more faithful and knocked it out of the park like Resident Evil 2 did, I really think we would have seen not only DLC for Resident Evil 3, but I also think we would have seen like reasonable updates and improvements with Resistance.
I think you're right. Yeah, no, you pretty much said it. And so, as a thankful for your delightful opinions that you've brought to me, how about this shit?
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna turn up my phone volume and mute my mic so I can actually hear it.
I apologize for everything you're about to witness.
No, I'm expecting it.
Building shifts occur at random and without warning, but with the Bureau's cutting-edge technology, we can stabilize...
Wait a minute, that's just Quentin Tarantella from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
But I actually remember. I think at first I was so confused. I was like, wait a minute, did I not get this one? And then when I saw this dude show up, I'm like, wait, I remember this.
Yeah, I completely fucking forgot about the terrifying skeleton wearing a mask.
Is that supposed to represent anyone in the FBC?
days,
Or is that
Topher.
just an OC do not steal, not like anyone would want to steal that night fuel?
I think Mr. Bones is literally someone's OC do not steal. And let me tell you, Topher apparently really wants off Mr. Bones' wild ride.
I want off of this ride too. Like, I seen some terrifying things. I play a lot of horror games on this channel. And I will probably, and we will continue to play a lot of horror games on another channel.
Yeah?
But, there are multiple different levels of horror. And that's not quite in Uncanny Valley, but at the same time, it dances between Silent Hill and being in its own league.
Yeah, like I said, he really reminds me of the zombie director from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, and I remember him.
I wonder what these green things are. I don't think they ever actually explain, like, what the red lights and the green lights mean. I know it shows, like, ports and stuff. I wonder if that's, like, active thresholds or, like, places where agents are.
I want to say there was a report that explained it, but I don't recall. It has been a while.
Well, hopefully we can find it. Oh, we found another side quest, and I remember this one.
Needs help over there.
We're gonna give him a minute, Jesse, before we go bug him.
Sounds like there's a man down.
So, I definitely had the weirdest dream.
Oh, lay it on us.
I was in a GameStop at a mall. I'm guessing I dreamt of post-pandemic times.
Uh-huh.
But for some reason, and like this is a telltale sign that this is a dream, so I didn't get my hopes up thinking, damn, I gotta save up that money fast.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't think anyone's going to, like, scoop that up, which is also a lie. Because someone would clearly scoop that up. But, for some reason, GameStop just has pre-owned game consoles just hanging on the walls.
Yeah.
No case or anything, they're just hanging on the walls. And I see a Wii, I was like, huh, they're taking Wiis again. And then I move it, and suddenly the Wii turns into a PS5.
Run.
Covered
Grab
in,
it and run.
It just turns into foam wrapping. Now, the funny thing is, I should have done that. But at the same time, GameStop, with their displays, they keep all the wires and controller in the back.
You could buy that shit online. Run!
It's true. Honestly, Dream Me should have done that, but to me, I was like, I'm a good boy, and it looks like they're actually hiding it because I thought this was a Wii.
Damn.
Also, for some reason, a GameStop pre-owned PS5 is like $525, apparently.
Excuse me?
Yeah, apparently in my dream, a pre-owned PS5 is $25 more expensive than actual retail price.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe I lived in Canada or something.
Oh, in your dream. In your dream
Yeah.
it was. For a minute,
Yeah, in my
I really thought, like, Greed Overdrive had activated.
No. I would like to believe GameStop is not that bad. I truly hope I truly hope my words there do not become poorly aged.
I don't think so. For the two reports that were just on screen, there was a baby carriage that does nothing but shoot smoke, and AWEs are on the rise.
But, yeah, I was just, when I woke up, I was like, that was weird.
Yeah, just a bit. The last dream I had, my family sent me up the street to get something from McDonald's. I think it was an Oreo McFlurry, and I got robbed at knife point while sitting in my own car. And for some reason, I didn't think to just drive away.
What happened to you?
The weird thing is, given some events in your life, that actually just sounds like something that is... I'm worried that's an omen.
I mean, what's
Hobo cop?
Yeah, that time I
It's
was door dashing.
It was Hobo Cop's revenge.
Oh no. Well, he didn't want anything nice. He's like, give me that. And I was like, that's my cell phone. It doesn't open without my face. Oh, do you have a wallet? And I was like, no. And he's like, then I want the watch. And he's like, you want my Apple Watch? Okay.
Did you give it to him?
Yeah. Like, I gave it to him and he ran away, and then, like, for some reason, instead of driving home, I was like, I guess I need to call the police? And so I got out of my car, went inside the not GameStop, the McDonald's, which for some reason, mind you, had a massive, dwarfing the size of most mall cafeterias sized eating areas.
Well, at least that McDonald's was like, accounting for social distancing.
Yeah. Oh, is this the hotel? I know one of these hotel visits is the thing that you really want to see.
Yeah.
No, it's not, because the door's just open.
Close to the. Yeah, I think it's close to the end game.
Oh no, this is the clock puzzle.
Oh, the clock puzzle. I remember this one. It was fun, but at the same time, that was the one. I think that was one of the few puzzles I was like, it's confusing.
232. No, okay, there we go. We need it to be 232. Like right about there. Okay. The clock is pleased. Let us ding the bell. Gotta love this lobby music. It's kinda got a groove to it. 7:30.
Oh, so I'm not sure if you were. I'm really not entirely sure if everyone was there for like the entire VOD, but Balan Wonderworld is really not that bad.
Yeah, it looks a lot better than my initial judgments of its base world. I know the statement, this looks like it was made in Roblox, is kinda harsh.
I mean, like, I can kinda see where you were getting with it, but I will admit that there is a hub world, and I will admit the first area is not the best. Like, it's still interestingly designed, but like the second act is much better than the first. First act was just very plain, very tutorial land. But I also heard that the other two levels in the demo actually are a lot better designed. Not the biggest fan of Balan's bouts; those are kind of weird.
Mm.
And not like the good weird. It's kind of just like.
Wait,
hey.
So is the impresario's name Balan?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna continue mispronouncing it as Ballin, because something called Ballin Wonderworld just really makes me smile.
I could just see the dumb meme saying, Your Honor, Balan. No, it's like, Your Honor, Balan will never be ballin'.
Wells guy can't be
And then Phoenix slaps. Yeah. No, it's like there was like another Phoenix Wright meme where Edgeworth said, Mario will never be ballin'. And Phoenix slams his hands on the desk and says, Mario's fucking ballin'. And it just shows scenes of him playing basketball.
Those must be the clocks.
I think that was like the precursor to the drip meme. I was so close. No, I'm not gonna lie. I was so close to making a Cortex version.
I would love to see that. So this threshold is Fate Stay Night Unlimited Clockworks. We gotta save one of our employees. Which, by the way, just a reminder, I am really good at saving employees, as we all know. Everybody here witnessed it. Jesse is a very good director. Saves so many people. We're looking for a dude who got lost in the clock zone.
I guess you could say he has the clock zone.
Rudy's got the clock. Dude, I know we have like these cartoon discussions like once a month, and I don't mind going into it again. Clock Zone, Chalk Zone, Jesus, Chalk Zone feels like a fucking fever dream.
I mean, it kind of is.
Hello, Mr.
That's
Medic.
a good one, Reggie.
You, Wells?
He forgot to clock
Friend
out.
asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz.
No, that is CSI Miami worthy.
Help the others.
Yeah!
Oh, so I bought for the PS3. I bought NCSI, and
Uh-huh.
I was so dumb because I was talking to my roommate and I told her, "Hey, watch, we put this in the PS3," and then suddenly the game just like, yeah. Then I say, "Wait a minute, no, that's CSI Miami. Fuck, I don't want this game anymore."
Wait, did you get NCIS or NCSI?
Wait, shit. What
Okay,
did that say?
so CSI had spin-offs CSI Miami and CSI New York. And then there's NCIS, which is like CSI, but it's like the Navy's own CSI. And I think that's the one with the goth chick, is NCIS.
Well, would you look at that? I got NCIS. I was
Hey,
like, wait a minute. Was it NCSI or NCIS? Alright, so it's NCIS.
ooh,
But I do have a CSI game. It's CSI Hard Evidence for the Wii.
excellent. I would sit here and watch this video, but this is literally just B-roll. This is literally just Darling B-roll, and as much as I want to look at Dr. Darling, it's B-roll.
Cool, we can use it in our Dr. Darling character study video where we just sip over him for about 30 minutes.
Excellent. Hey, I would make that. I'm down.
I would gladly edit it.
Will you stop shooting those grenades at me? Why did I go Hank Hill on that?
Sounds... I don't know why, but now I want a Control version with Hank Hill.
What do you mean I'm the director? I need to get back to selling propane!
He's trying to find Bobby. It's...
Years ago, there was an AWE in Arlen, Texas, and they took Bobby. They took him.
So, we didn't stand. Is Boomhauer the stand-in for Polaris? Please say yes.
Yes, so like there's a weird circle over Hank's head, and you hear. No, actually, correct that. Boomhauer's the hiss. And so, like, your head snaps back and you levitate into the air, and you just start Boomhauer mumbling.
That's great.
Oh, and Pope is Dale Gribble. Like, there's no alternative here.
Yep.
Bill Dotrieve is Darling, just because I think it'd be funny.
I think it fits. I honestly think it fits. First things first, we are just having fun here. Please do not sue us, Disney, who has owned Fox for like the past 2 years, maybe 3.
Does that mean that Bobby Hill is a Disney princess?
I think so. Yes.
Excellent. You know, King of the Hill actually had like a wholesome 2-episode finale.
Really? I never saw the finale.
Yeah, and they finally reveal what Boomhauer does.
What does he do?
He's a government special agent.
Wow.
he was either FBI or like CIA, which considering I'm dead. Considering Dale, that's hilarious. But it's literally just like I believe the episode involves Bobby learning to grill is the finale. And like it literally just ends with the community having like a barbecue in Hank's backyard that gives like a nice panning shot of the cast and yeah.
You know, that is a nice ending. That's wholesome.
Yeah. Do I have to talk to you again, sir? Yes, I do. Cause I got dead. I caught the dead.
Oh, we don't want to catch dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's go in here.
Man, but other than motive time, what am I going to do today?
I don't know. It's your day.
That's true.
Or Orbeez day.
Oh, we don't want it to be Orbeez day. Orby has too many days.
Orbeez. He has no feats.
Now, the thing is, I'm wondering if it's F-E-E-T-S or F-E-A-T-S.
It's F-E-E-T-S.
Well, that is true. Well, that Orby is. I'm pretty sure the Orby NDR actually has, like, little...
He had, like, little spider legs.
Yeah.
Orbeez just gonna grow up to be one of the robots from The Incredibles.
So we just needed to get it to stab itself. That's how we destroy it.
I mean, what? No. No.
You know, to be fair, if that really is how Orby can be defeated, I really should have expected that. But I think its legs are too tiny. You know, to just kind of yank its leg off and just stab it multiple times.
Yeah, that'd be like a Waffle job.
Yeah, but I don't want Waffle anywhere near that thing. I'm afraid. Don't you even dare thinking about it.
Actually, I'm thinking about making it alive through this combat room.
That's also fair. That is
because this game just reminded me that if I drop my guard, it will not hesitate, bitch. It will kill me in an instant.
You gotta love control with that.
Yeah, I said this earlier, not that I'm gonna use it, but I wanted to correct myself. The game added accessibility options, including things like invincibility and one-hit kill mode, for people who might not have the reflexes the game is asking for. So for people who just want to experience the story, there is a way.
Get on your remedy. Get on.
And that's valid. Like, sometimes you play a game and you just want the story, you don't want a challenge. You are no less gamer than anyone else for using those options. But if you are looking for a challenge experience to go along with the story and you are able to do so, I do recommend experiencing Control in its original format.
Same here, that I am in the same camp. You know,
and
I used to be...
Yeah?
Oh, go on.
No, go ahead.
I used to be in, like, that whole camp of, like, you know how every single FromSoft game, like, game journalists are saying, these games should have an easy mode.
Yeah.
At first I was like, that's kind of going against, like, the direction and the vision of the game, but then I just thought, maybe Souls games just need to be a little bit easier. Like, some people will argue saying, oh, but the difficulty, the reward for the difficulty is the story. And I said, that's true, I can understand that. And, you know, it does give you a sense of accomplishment when you go through a giant, when you solve the big Sekiro puzzle or defeat the giant boss of any Souls game.
Yeah.
Soulsborne game. Like, let me face Let me tell you, I hated that stupid snake that kept knocking me off and killing me. So when I finally figured out that I could just jump off a cliff and stab it down and stab it right between the eyes, I was pretty dang happy.
Oh, I'm sure you were. I would compare it to the same level of satisfaction. This is a weird comparison, so bear with me here. I would compare it similarly to the satisfaction of making something yourself in Minecraft. Now, hold on. It's you put the work in, and like it shows like some kind of, not to sound like a ninja sitting there going, "You cheated the game, you learned nothing." That's not the intent at all. But like,
Wait, was that Ninja that said that? Because I could have sworn that was like Mike Matei from like Cinemassacre. I'm actually confused.
the you cheated not only the game but yourself.
Yeah, it was either Ninja or Mike Matei that said that.
It might have been Mike Matei then.
Oh, motherfucker, Mike.
Yeah.
He's still a good dude, though. Just some spicy takes, my guy.
Everybody, let he who hath not dropped the bad take cast the first stone. Something along those lines.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think everybody's had a bad one every once in a while.
Yeah, even I pretty sure have had my bad takes. Like, I mean, to be fair, my bad take is that apparently I actually enjoyed The Last of Us 2.
I mean, and this is, I can't think of a way to say this that doesn't come across condescending, and I don't want it to be. Taste is subjective.
I agree.
And that is not me being insulting. That is not me trying to say, like, well, you have bad taste, which is how I was afraid that would come across. Hold on.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, I thought someone came in the door.
Okay.
Family is out doing some early morning door dashing.
Why do I smell ramen noodles in my house?
I don't know. But yeah, everybody likes something different.
Yeah, like, that's why instead of saying The Last of Us 2 is good, play it, I say the most this game deserves is your time.
Yeah.
Play it for yourself. For example, like, I hate it when people get into arguments just because I don't think something is worth $60 compared to someone else. One of my old bosses when I was still working at GameStop is Taj.
Yeah.
Days Gone just came out. I wanted to try out the game, so I dropped $5 on it because he said he'll let me take it home, to borrow. Because you can borrow a new game, only one new game.
I remember that.
And, yeah, so he let me do that. I tried it out. I did play it all night because I was thinking maybe I should play it for like a couple hours because most games within the first 2 hours, it gives you a general sense of if it's going to be worth your time and money or not.
Yeah.
But for some strange reason, Days Gone was in that really weird gray area where I was like, I can't get an accurate read on it. So I played it for a good 4, 5, 6 hours. I wanted to give it a fair first impression chance. And after a while, I said, this game is janky. The dialogue is questionable, which, I'm sorry, how do you make me question your dialogue? That makes me wonder, maybe DMC Devil May Cry had a bit of a better writing,
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got that Shakespearean dialogue from the Succubus and Dante, but like, and Definitive Edition at least got rid of the awkward thing at the very beginning with Lilith and Mundus talking in the beginning about how the world is at last, his bitch, and now all he has to do is bend it over the table. I'm glad they got rid of that.
We're talking about just game subjectiveness in general.
No, we can bring up Cyberpunk, but Cyberpunk is also in a really weird area in itself too. But yeah, Cyberpunk does have its janky and weird dialogue, but unlike Days Gone, it's more charming. It kind of fits with the world.
Yeah.
But Days Gone, this is a post-apocalyptic open-world zombie apocalypse kind of game. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure how... I get the marriage happened pre-apocalypse, but I still can't say I'm a big fan that somebody in Ben Studios said, hey, this is a great line. Let's have the main character's wife say when they're getting married, promise me you'll ride me as much as you do your Harley.
I mean, we could always take it back to a really, really awkward bad scene at the end of a mysterious and wonderful, if not horribly bad subtext written plot, where a character goes, it's like you're Mario and I'm your Princess Peach.
Oh, what is that game? What is that?
It's
plot?
Death Stranding!
Ah, I forgot!
And I didn't say Death Stranding like, how could you forget? I meant it's Death Stranding as in, holy shit, it's Death Stranding. Followed by two characters running and skipping along a beach for like 5 minutes.
Alright, so there's weird dialogue. There is Shakespearean dialogue, and then there's just Kojima acid trip.
Yeah?
I think those are the 3 levels.
See,
actually, I would say weird dialogue, unnecessary dialogue. That's where promise me that you'll ride me as much as you do your Harley. Shakespearean dialogue, succubus scene, and Kojima acid trip.
well, and then there is, I don't think Kojima's as much of an acid trip. I think he, for some reason, believes that subtext is for cowards. And just wants to literally grab you by the back of your hair and shove your face into whatever he's trying to tell you.
You know, as someone who loves the Metal Gear games, you ain't wrong.
Yeah?
Franchi's right. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is definitely a level of its own.
Oh God, no.
I haven't played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game in a long time. Oh no, it's too late for him. We gotta put him out. We gotta put him down.
Okay.
The hiss.
Kind of going down like a chump.
He is. Perhaps this is what he wants. So let's see. But yeah, no matter what, I enjoy writing of all kinds of dialogue, but that's not the point. Basically, I just thought I'm not gonna get Days Gone right now. It's just not worth $60 to me.
Yeah.
And he said, that makes no sense. You played it all night. I was like, yes, because I really couldn't get a read on it. I was still so unsure from just 2 hours that I extended it to another 4 or 6. It's not like I was like, ooh, I gotta keep playing this game. I have no concrete thoughts on this game right now.
Alright, Franchi, drive safe, please.
Make sure he's okay.
Yeah, please drive safe in this whatever we got.
Which, by the way, if you've yet to pick Days Gone up, just hold off, because if and when you can finally get a PlayStation 5, you'll get it for free.
I unfortunately bought it when it was like $15, which is actually worth it. I said the game was worth at least $30, maybe $40 from what I played. At this point, now that all the big bugs have been fixed, I think it's actually would have been worth that $60 if it was just a lot more concrete.
I should go back down and continue.
Okay.
But I think it is a decent game. But yes, if you haven't bought Days Gone and you're planning on getting a PS5, just hold off. Just make sure you got PS Plus.
Yeah. Which is what I will be doing. I mean, it's
Hilarious
why I'm
thing
finally getting around to playing Dad of Boy. Not that I didn't want to get it, it's just at the point it came out with, I did not have the financial stability to pick it up.
That's valid.
Charge!
I mean, the main thing that I haven't done... The one reason why I want to play Dad Boy again is mainly because I just need to find all the Odin's Ravens and then I platted the game, I think.
Okay.
But, like, I don't want to spend $10 just to do that. So I said I'm just going to wait till I get a PS5 and, you know, sweep up.
That's valid.
Because the game is usually $20, and on sale it's usually 10.
Okay.
But I don't want to spend money when I can just get a PS5 and get it for free, because I'm not going to be getting rid of PS Plus anytime soon.
Oh, yeah. I am so happy to have just gotten the year and just be done with it. Like, holy hell. In memory of the heroic agents who gave their lives to forces known and unknown, for the protection and greater knowledge of all mankind. Glory to mankind! I'm doing that pose right now. We honor their sacrifice. We got any names on here? Oh, we got Thomas Wingerter. Wajhi Jaffrey. And we'll read one last one off here. Elisa Savain, rest in peace. F's in the chat for Lisa Savain.
You think that thing just randomly just updates itself?
You know, I wouldn't put it past it, Control, for me to just look away and for the list to completely mold change. I forgot there was mold here in the medical wing.
Oh, there's actually a few more trophies that I haven't gotten yet.
Oh?
I have to do Darkness and Fog, which is retrieve all treasure from the workshop's center chamber. I've almost done that. Use treasure maps to find all of the dig spots. Obtain Ancient Armor Set. Obtain Traveler Armor Set. And then kill all Odin's Ravens and collect our artifacts.
Okay.
Okay, so I still got a decent bit to go.
So you fought and defeated the Valkyrie Queen?
Yes, that was so... Those fights were so good. They were difficult, but it was so satisfying. How far have you gotten in Data Boy?
So here's the thing. If you're fearful of spoilers, I've watched another LP channel play the entirety of it.
Okay, I was gonna say I have absolutely no problem with spoilers, as I did beat it.
Yeah, no, like you could say whatever you want, and I'll be able to provide some I haven't played it myself, but I've seen it happen input.
There is just one tiny moment that I really wish was done a tiny bit, just a little bit better.
Lay it on me.
It's not like the scene itself was bad. I just wish the music choice was different.
I have a hunch of what you're gonna say, but by all means.
Blades of Chaos.
Yup, knew it.
That was the perfect time to do a new rendition of that classic theme.
Yeah, because wasn't it just him wrapping his hands as the
Yes.
Dad of Boy.
Yeah, they should have at least done the classic whole devil's pot of tea.
Yeah. Mulan.
that is a
mold
classic video. You showed me that video, right?
Yeah, way back in the day.
I was but a wee naive weeb, Ty.
And I was but a young they-them struggling to find their way in a post 9/11. I don't know where I'm going with that. You ever do that where like you want to add something like desperately, but you got nothing? Oh, I'm dying, death.
It's the mold.
Yeah, like I said this earlier, there is Honestly, now that I have figured out a way to just destroy the hiss distorted, I think these might be... And not to... I'm not using least favorite enemy in the game as a insult to their design. They just decimate me every time.
Yeah, the mold are some dangerous foe.
But I think outside of the end of the mold quest chain and this room, I don't think they're really around later.
Yeah, they're not. They're really in just just a few areas of the building.
Yeah.
And after that, once you're done with those quest lines, they're kind of done. They're kind of gone.
Yeah, no, they're like, to quote a certain character from a certain game in the Ink Machine, they're out of here.
I want to still play Bendy. Like, I had a copy of the game.
There is a sequel literally out this year.
Oh yeah, there is a sequel coming out. I just didn't know what year it was.
I had no idea, until somebody posted some meme about, Bendy minding its own business, and then in comes the Chad FNAF security breach to ruin its day.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still really excited for Security Breach. I want to see where it goes.
I am excited as well.
I'm hoping the gameplay is different. From what it sounds like, it might be a more hide-and-seek kind of game, rather than looking at cameras and whatnot.
Yeah, and it looks like Rockstar Fredbear is your friend?
Yes. From what I'm gathering from the trailers, yeah, I think Rockstar Fredbear is your friend, allowing you to hide inside of him to hide from Vanny, I think her name is.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming up on a good old jump scare, for anybody who's watching the VOD. Yeah, this got the shit out of me, the last time I played up to this point. So let me first open the gate down here.
I know something that I should try to do. I should try figuring out what games I want to show off in Vibe Stream Intro version 2.
Ooh, version 2, Electric Vibaloo.
Yeah, because I'm doing everything I can to be a little bit more consistent.
Hey, we stand self-actualized self-improvement for your own intended purposes. Don't change for anyone's pleasure but your own.
Oh, that is the old me. I don't... If someone doesn't like it, but I like it, hey, you are entitled to your opinion, but this is exactly how I envisioned it. You don't have to like it.
Oh, hello, Dr. Darling. Please teach us.
Also, I get this is a group channel, but if my name is directly slapped onto it, please do not try to say it is everybody's.
Did I?
No.
Okay.
Not you.
August 4th, 1964. We discovered the
Purge. More Dr. Darling, we love him.
It's the bow tie.
He always looks so happy to be here.
You could say, and then he came into the room like dynamite. I listened to that song, like the actual song, unironically, driving back from Delaware yesterday.
Did it fit with the drive and such?
It fit with the drive, and then after that I switched to a horror podcast and hated my existence. In a good way, though.
I would say, why would you do that to yourself?
Because it was pitch black on country roads and I was trying to take me home to the place where I belong. Censoring the name of where we live, Mountain Mama.
That's fair. I honestly, I do the same. In fact, a long time ago, back in the early days, before this was known as Name Pending and this was known as Shitty Commentary, me, Eric, and Micah, we were driving somewhere, but Eric got lost.
Uh-oh.
It was dark as hell, And we were listening to the Corpse Party soundtrack, which I own. I own 2
Oh
copies of it.
boy. Oh boy.
Everyone else was nervous. Well, Eric was nervous except for me and Micah, because I was like, man, this is surely weird. I said, man, this sure fits the fact that we're lost. We're probably going to die. As you can see, we did not die.
That's good. I mean, there could be some paranatural stuff going on right now. I don't know.
Yeah, for all we know, there could be hiss, swarming around somewhere. It could be hiss swarming around my work now.
That would make Pilot very happy, because then she could levitate in the air without any thought.
I will be dragging her back down to the ground, saying, hey, if you don't want me to leave, you ain't leaving either.
Just slowly floats back down to the ground. Aww. What's up here? Got a chest. Oh, my weapon mods are full again! No! Let me switch the charge grip and put 2 mods on there.
Oh, but they give you a lot of weapon mods.
Yeah, they do. Welcome back!
Yep, welcome back.
Energy gained from headshots. That's a nice one. We can get rid of that. We can get rid
the
of
Little
that.
Nightmares. You know what? I'm super excited for Little Nightmares too.
Yeah, I never played the first one, but I
It's good.
watched you guys play a little bit of it.
It's on sale for like $5, all DLC.
Ooh.
It's definitely worth it. Hold on, let me double check that. I want to say it's $5. I'm pretty sure it's $5. It's in the $20 sale, which ends very soon, actually.
Okay, yeah, I believe that ends tomorrow. Which, by the way, speaking of things that started or end soon, love you, Dragalia Lost. Fuck you.
What happened?
The Persona
the
event
Persona?
started today, and I shoved like all my earned currency in there, and I didn't get shit. Yeah, so the free unit is not Joker, it's not Bitch Kitty, it's not On, and it's not Arsene. The free unit is Sophie, who I'm sure I will love to experience Sophie as a character in Persona... No, not Persona Q. Persona... I almost called it Scramble. Persona... The Strikers out this month. But I have no attachment to Sophie right now. Alright, let's watch this little video screen.
Okay, I'm wrong. It's just base game that's $5.
Okay.
But nonetheless, still worth it. DLC is pretty much prequel stuff. It makes something else, make sense.
Alright, let's get spooked. Woo! I was waiting for it, and it still got me.
Oh, that one, that definitely got me the first time. Okay, what the hell?
Do I hear someone screaming?
I think that's just something we don't want the answer to in Control.
Yeah? Alright. This one is not upside down.
You know what? How much was Far Cry 4? Because suddenly I just had that itch to play it again.
It was really cheap, if I recall. Hi, Pilot!
Hi,
you have
Pilot.
nothing to apologize for.
Exactly. Even I just got here, like, what time is it? Have I been here like an hour now? I don't know.
All you've missed is a little bit of side questing, and we are here trying to get to the Panopticon to find our dear brother Dylon.
Okay, it's
or Dylan, as I like to call him.
It is $6.60. That... Ooh, Far Cry 4 is tempting.
Do
Far Cry 4
it.
is really good. Far Cry 4 was really good. And I know a lot of people have their thoughts on Far Cry 5. I thought it was a good game.
It's been a long time
Yeah.
since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him.
I just realized I never bought the deluxe. I never even bought the season pass.
Maybe in here, they were even harder.
I could just buy the gold edition for $11.54.
I mean, how much is the season pass versus how much, you know what I mean?
Definitely more expensive. So $6.59 plus. Gotta shift through all this. $15. So yeah, it is cheaper to just get the gold edition.
Oh. Alright,
Yeah,
this is Langston. Everybody say hi to Langston.
Hi, Langston.
What do you have to say, Langston?
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
Why does he look like the weird crossbreed of Quentin Tarantino and Dan Schneider?
Hello, I'm Frederick Langston.
Oh no, I see it now.
It's not the
I'm sorry.
And he's kind of got the Dilbert tie going on.
system
Yep.
across the board, but you're the director, so here we go.
I don't know why. Sometimes when I look at him, I think he talks with a lisp.
Panopticon is our state
You're not wrong. It's like a phantom lisp.
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Jesse's like, I don't have time for this motherfucker. Looking for Dylan.
Darling wanted
I'm
him
looking for
somewhere
Bobby.
secure and isolated away from you. He's in the maximum
Okay, so let's see. Gold Edition comes with full Far Cry 4 game plus season pass.
power loose in there.
Yeah.
It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real
Seriously,
doozy.
I may have hated the ending of Far Cry 4,
This is a category 5,
but I think
Uh-huh.
the game is still good. But then again, it's Far Cry. The ending is always supposed to be like a, yeah, did you really help anybody?
Mm-hmm.
Dylan's in there.
5 was like that.
I'll handle it.
if you say so.
Kind of think, I don't think New Dawn was really like that. And that's a direct sequel to 5.
Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me.
Was it really?
Thanks.
Yeah, New Dawn takes place direct, like, I want to say a year or a couple, like, I want to say a couple years after 5.
Dylan's close.
Because it finishes off the Joseph Seed plot.
Everybody
And I'm
welcome
was-
to the Panopticon, by the way.
Hi, Panopticon.
There's some fun stuff for us to find here. There's some really fun stuff for us to find here. Holy shit, is there going to be some fun stuff for us to find here.
I like fun stuff.
Fun stuff about games that I talk way too much about already without having played them, but they will be on a future game channel.
It's gonna be Shining.
Shining! I forget there's some anime where there's a character I watched who said Shining like that all the time.
All I think of is Shiny, which is that's me and my Love Live, fan showing.
I think Pura did that too in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Weath.
Yes, I think so.
The Legend
me-
of Zegend.
The Lorgan of Zordo. So, quick question: is Eric still dead? Like dead to you?
Oh, we'll figure it out.
I mean, as far as I know, he's still Team Kong.
Holy shit, I killed myself.
That was a big boom.
Big
been-
boomer!
Like, I respect Eric for the choice.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, man. How does Big Monkey beat Giant Radioactive Lizard?
Not to mention the toys have already spoiled how the movie's gonna go.
Has it really?
Yes, but for anybody who doesn't want to know how it's gonna go, the toys have spoiled it to a degree.
Let me guess. It ends exactly how we think. Exactly how we think, and it's not going to be anyone shouting, Martha!
Um,
I swear to God, if someone screams
that
Martha, I'm
no,
going to rip this.
there's not going to be a Martha, but something that I said was most. So anybody who's been following the movie will know that there's been a certain character that people think they saw in a trailer. It's totally that character.
So let me guess. Sudden end of movie team up is my. Is that what we're assuming?
Yes, except there's a further twist to it.
Alright, the further twist, I definitely will. Is it going to be on HBO Max?
It's going to be launching on HBO Max.
What's the drop day? I definitely gotta watch. I definitely gotta watch.
Oh my god! The same day as theaters. Whatever. I think it's May, probably May or June.
What did those rockets hit?
I think explosive canisters on the side, and I think this is probably the wrong area for me to start experimenting with the charge gun.
That's fair. Oh boy, Far Cry 4 is already ready to use.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, it's gonna be 6 minutes and it was done.
Speeds. Yeah, like most of the games I've experienced that were, all 5 of the games that are available for the PS5, seem to follow that same thought line of, like, we want to get you in it and playing as quick as possible.
I like that. I really do like that. I thought we were talking about just, like, Far Cry as a whole, saying, damn, you played all 5 and they're available on PS5?
No, and I'm always knocking on these articles that you see that are like, these are the top 10 games on PlayStation 5, and I'm like, bitch, there's only 10!
Let's see, there's Miles Morales, there's there's Miles Morales. Are we counting Spider-Man Remastered? Do they count Spider-Man Remastered?
I would say if it's available as a PS5 game, it counts. If it's just a PS4 game, it does not count. So, for example, Control would not count until Tuesday.
Okay. Alright,
Spooky
so
mailbox.
we got both Spider-Man. We have Demon Souls. We have Sackboy.
Hey, it's the picnic basket.
Let's see, we got Sackboy, or as YouTuber Nitro Rad called it on Twitter, Ball Sack Adventure.
The fan.
We have Bug Snacks.
Oh, do we have Bug Snacks?
The True Goat. Let's see, Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mortal Kombat Ultimate. I have 8 so far. I know I'm missing some. Godfall.
Godfall. Call of Duty.
Yep. So that's
Madden.
10 there. 11.
Not NHL, but FIFA.
Okay, 12.
NBA. I mean, all the sports ones, obviously, except for NHL, because unfortunately I'm like one of the only people out there who care about hockey.
Jay does. Jay cares about it.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hitman. Trying to think. I couldn't count Destruction. It's not out yet. But Destruction All Stars.
That's this Tuesday, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it's the fridge. I will be streaming it probably. Hey, bud.
I would love to see it. Oh, I remember the fridge.
we haven't found the paper on it, but basically someone has to watch the fridge or it's going to do what it does, and it's not great. Anybody who's a fan of SCP, yes, it's similar to SCP, I believe 87 is the statue?
I thought that was 173.
173, there we go. The only one I remember by heart is the one that's like 672, which is the immortal lizard that will kill everything.
That sounds like an UBS. Yeah, Peanut. Yes, Frenchie, Peanut.
Yeah. Oh, is Peanut the name of the lizard?
That's the fan name.
Ow, ow. Spirit. Spirit, you're sticking your claws into me.
Spirit, no. Claws hurt.
She's just lonely and chonky and wants to be included, and we're happy to have you here. Why don't you come up here on the TV tray? And now I can look at you at the same time. Pilot watched fridge. Good job, Pilot. Keep watching the fridge, or else something bad's going to happen.
Seriously, keep watching the fridge.
Yeah,
you
don't blink.
Stress that enough.
You can't blink. Oh, Peanut's the name of the statue.
Oh, is that actually the official name? I thought everyone calls it Peanut because that's like... I thought all the fans just called it Peanut.
I mean, it's kind of peanut-shaped.
Yeah, and I understood, like, that's why people call it Peanut, but if that is actually what technically it's called in the SCP Foundation, then...
Hello, Spirit.
That's interesting. I just fully always remember it by its SCP name, which is 173.
Spirit, if you came here because you want treats, I have bad news. No.
I hope the cats at my job are safe.
I'm sure they're doing just fine.
Yeah, there's like 10 plus stray cats over there.
Aww. Kitties. Spirit, do not chew on that. Spirit, no. If I suddenly lose audio, it's because Spirit is attempting to consume my headset.
If Spirit chews the headset, I guess that means everyone is now subjected to the rest of the stream hearing Klonoa lore.
Excellent. Yeah, you'll have to pretend to be narrating whatever else I'm doing.
I can just see it now. So as you see, Jesse is now fighting more hiss. They have explodies. You know what also what also has explodies? This level in Klonoa.
Let's deviate from the main path and explore.
There actually are enemies that explode, so I literally could have just gone into like the Volks.
Excellent.
For those of you who still happen to not know, I am a big fan of the old platformer series, Klonoa. I mean, if you don't know this, now you know it. What is that? Is that a fish?
That is a surfboard. I don't think we found a document about the surfboard, so I'm just going to make up what it does. This is altered item 6969, the surfboard. Nice. If you look at it for too long, you suddenly have the urge to put on a bird mask and have controversial opinions about the movie Black Panther.
It's all connected!
Dude, you can...
I surfboard and suddenly...
Oh no. Oh no. So, like... I love SCP Foundation. I will read it when I'm bored. But there's a whole part... It also generates tubular surfing waves. Approved.
Gotta catch those rockin' waves.
I love SCP Foundation, but so much of SCP at some point or another just feels like a shitpost waiting to happen. In fact, there's whole sections of the SCP wiki that are like... They've just dedicated that segment saying, yeah, you can shitpost here. Make your fucking, I don't know, item 6969 when you look at it, your pee-pee vanish. So here's the Christmas tree. We actually found the one for this. This one literally replays everything you say back at you.
So I can actually have my own, I can actually have a conversation with myself.
Yes. But it'll just say whatever you're saying. This is the baby carriage that does nothing but emit deadly smoke. You can actually kind of see it smoking in there.
Baby, you gotta stop that smoking. It's
I
bad
can't.
for your lungs.
Goo goo gaga, motherfucker.
Why isn't that one baby? Wasn't from like Who Framed Roger Rabbit or something?
Yes, there's the globe. It has a country on it that doesn't exist, and trying to figure out what the country is makes you suicidal.
Oh, so it would have absolutely no effects on most people of this day. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say me once, and weren't y'all?
And this is a side area. This is the archives, and we're gonna do that. Because I love this game. If I am recalling, there is a Jimmy around here. I see you, Jimmy! I see your lights!
That was quick. We got that answer real fast. Why is Ubisoft giving me Assassin's Creed stuff in my Far Cry and Watch Dogs stuff?
Oh,
and
is it
South Park?
Is it Aiden's iconic hat?
No.
Have y'all ever played the South Park RPGs?
I played Stick of Truth and didn't finish Fractured Butthole.
Okay. They're okay.
I think Stick of Truth is better.
IMO, it was nothing to write home about. I think I actually liked Fractured Butthole more gameplay-wise.
I definitely liked it story-wise, because in a sense, it did have more connected to the
Oh,
series.
no. Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Here, let me get you down. There you go.
For a minute there, I was like, did I say something wrong? Is this my 2021 hot take?
No, it was that poor man who got, I was trying to think of an anime character who got impaled that everybody knows. Uh-oh, this place requires clearance level 6. I don't have
that
clearance
yet,
level 6. Nope.
Okay, I gotta.
I
have to download all the DLC.
But we're already here, so I might as well grab every piece of lore that's available.
Frank said he got shish kebabbed.
He got shish. Oh, I know what we found.
Did we find more Threshold Kids?
Maybe.
Oh god, we found more Threshold Kids.
I might be doing a stupid dance to the theme song right now.
Stupid pandemic time. We could have been doing this in real life right now.
I want you to know I was actually just twerking. I was clapping it to the theme of Threshold Kids.
Noel would be proud. Alright, what are these damn kids gonna tell us about now?
Don't do it.
Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before. What?
I feel like I need a
Oh, are they about to go to the Persona realm?
Alright, backside of the TV, let's go.
Nope.
Looks safe to me.
Lost destiny, far outcry, they hear you no more.
Oh my god, there's actually lyrics to it?
Yes!
See, to me it always felt like they're saying Boston, Saucetown, Boston, triple fake.
I'm trying to actually...
Oh, that episode ended fucking abruptly.
Oh, man. By the way, do either of us have any plans to play Biomute on the channel?
I do not.
I might.
There's so much else that I want to play that... Orby! I think Spirit just thought I was talking to her. Like, Spirit, don't get it wrong, don't get it twisted. You are round, but I would not just straight up call you Orby.
I think that poor kid
Pilot
deserves...
says the Threshold kids are fine.
You know, how would you all feel if I actually somehow came across... Because Pilot mentioned it, I think, in episode 2 in the chat, about what if they actually put it up for auction? How would y'all feel if I actually bought the Threshold Kid puppets?
I would be so excited. I'm not gonna lie, if I had the money, I would pay like up to $500 for one.
Anyways, so pretty much in the background for backside of the TV, now that I have the lyrics right here, right in front of me, the lyrics pretty much in the background are darkness, endless, despair, fear no more, coldness, blackness, no sound, feel no pain, captured, helpless, ultimate, dreadful fate, powerless.
Oh, I heard
lifeless.
fate. I got that one right.
So powerless, lifeless, no breath, falling down. Oh, hey,
Okay.
I'm surprised I actually got the lyric that I sang right. It's Lost Destiny, Far Outcry, They Hear You No More.
There you go. I mean, I know the lyrics to Your Affection. Your
yes,
affection, your affection, that's all I know.
I more remembered Heartbeat Heartbreak. That was the first Persona song I actually deciphered correctly. I like
Pilot
my
did
Cloudy
get
Day
more. Oh, hello, sir. Perish.
We're all learning Persona lyrics. Hooray!
Yay! Is this the one with Threshold Kids in it? Yes, it is. So I've explored this whole one. Yeah, Pilot, I also kind of just bubba-da-dubba to the beat.
That's pretty much how it should go.
I know the lyrics to Poem for Everyone's Souls. Me too. If there are actually lyrics to it, I'm about to be upset.
There are! It's... Oh!
Oh!
It's just the letter A.
Ah, Gura's favorite song.
Even Franchi joined in the chat, I'm glad.
The Poem for Everyone's Sharks.
There are, like... I feel like the one Persona game I spent the most time trying to decipher lyrics for, or at least making sure I know the lyrics to, is Persona 5. And Persona 3. Because Lotus Juice is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I still even know most of the lyrics to Mass Destruction.
Ooh, yeah. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Orby, Orby. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da.
The NDR cut, finally.
Jimmy, I see you down there. I just want nothing to do with you, if we're being honest.
Jimmy, 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 Jimmy,
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Da-da-da-da. Oh god, he's coming close. I better run. Oh Christ, oh Jesus. Don't follow me into the bathroom, Jimmy. It's rude. Then again, I don't know if you believe in the concept of gender.
I think Jimmy only knows Jimmy. all will become Jimmy.
Yeah, what if Jimmy is the final evolution of humanity? Never thought of it that way.
Finally, perfection.
Oh, God.
That's how we get no more war. We just all become Jimmy.
Become as Jimbo.
He has become as Jimbo. Become as Jimbo. When does Nier Replicant remake or remaster, whatever, come out?
March?
I thought it was April.
Oh!
I'll check my Square Enix thing. Oh, yep. I was like, wait, is it a jump scare box? Yeah, it's a jump scare box.
I forgot.
Does Jimmy believe in life after love?
I can feel something inside me saying, I really don't think he's strong enough.
I was gonna say he really doesn't think he's Jimmy enough. But, yeah, we can keep up with Cher lyrics. Wait, that is Cher, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was just trying to make sure I wasn't going through another kind of Mandela effect.
Can y'all stop?
Oh no, we're gonna be here for a while.
God, oh God. Whew. Oh, and there's no real loot down here, huh? It was just the trap box.
It was pretty much just a trap box. The loot is the money you got. Oh wait, hold on, there's a box. Yeah, it's there.
The real loot is the friends we made along the way. Isn't that right, Jimmy? Please stay at a respectable distance.
Jimmy gets closer.
Alright. That's everything we can do here without the tier 6. I have to wait for the door behind us to shut. Please open.
I have the strange urge to play more Ape Escape.
Vape Escape. It's a new game. I just made it up. It's the least denomination of comedy I could make. Honestly, was just taking Ape Escape and saying Vape Escape. I have added nothing.
In a sense, it's an anti-joke, which makes it funny.
You're right.
Alright, I still don't know. Do I want to do my fighting game stream tonight? Man, that is a good question.
You could. Crepe Escape. Ooh. We're evolving.
Ooh, that's a good one.
See, but I don't know if I'd want to escape the crepes.
Yeah, but you're catching the crepes. You're catching the ape escapes, so clearly you're getting all the crepes. And there's like over 200 monkeys in Ape Escape, so we got over 200 crepes.
That is a lot of crepes.
I'm gonna get sick.
Honestly, I would say that would be an alternate title for Bug Snacks, is Crepe Escape, instead of Bug Snacks 2.
Wait, no. Bug Snacks 2, The Crepe Escape. We subtitle it.
You know, I did have a dream the other night, because they said they were going to add free updates to Bug Snacks, that they took the entire end sequence of the game and made a 4-player horde mode.
That would be cool.
In which it was just you and 3 other reporters, just sitting there on Snacktooth Island trying to, What's the censored on the 3rd floor?
You know, the funny thing is, my mind, when you just stopped saying, what's the O, I would say, what's the uwu?
Yeah, what the uwu?
I don't know what the uwu is.
Oh, I want to know what's on floor 3 now.
I think we can get to floor 3, right? If we have, like, the right powers.
I think we might need the thing.
Yeah, I think we need the thing.
Which we're gonna go do now, since that's all really we can do.
I keep forgetting that I have Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted on my PlayStation, because I bought it on sale.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Why would you wanna be? I don't know, I just know that song.
I like that song.
It's that Living Tombstone.
Although I think my least favorite might be the 4th game.
A lot of people don't care for 4. Something Office. Or Officiary. Offices.
Like the first Five Nights at Freddy's song was pretty good. Obviously, the second one was really good because, you know, it also became a meme, you know, the man behind slaughter and all that.
Oh, that could be bad or be containment.
Uh-oh. Diana Fire is one of my favorites, which is 3.
Yeah.
Didn't care for 4 song, and I Can't Fix You is also a really good one.
So people, I don't, it's not Tombstone. Nate Wants to Battle did a lot of songs on FNAF as well.
Did he?
He had a really good one for Sister Location called Enjoy the Show. If you're a fan of punk rock, please check out Nathan Sharp.
I would definitely have to check it out.
Alright, let's go get this oop. This is for the Threshold kids. I know what you did to them.
Here we go.
Oh, Jackson's here now.
Hi, Jackson. Oh god, we are going into the Midnight Channel.
Hello, Goblin. Hello.
Hello, Orange Goblin. How is you?
He's being pleasant, which is a trap, but that's okay, because I like to fall for that. Oh. God, this is visually striking.
It is. This is kind of what I really want Evil Within 1 to have been. Like, I mean, Evil Within 1 had some really good, like, twists and all that.
Yeah.
Evil Within 1 wasn't the best horror game. 2 is fantastic, though.
Okay, can I help you, sir? Jackson just did that thing where he looked at me and I wasn't paying attention to him. So he just lifted one paw and gently put it on my arm like, hello, I'm here.
The cat wants something.
Oh, I know he does. Hello. Man, but where was... Oh, yeah. It's just so easy / kind of fun to shitpost SCPs. Like...
I agree.
Like, you can write really good ones not even thinking about it, and I could probably take some shit from NDR and, like, basically make an SCP article about it. But you could be like, you know, this is Object 0124, the Birdman mask. People who put on the mask, for some reason, lose all sense of sound, becoming deaf as they do so, and then begin to practice in unknown motives. Containment procedures must be in, like, I don't know, concrete room with 70-foot thick barriers, blah, 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 blah.
Can we just have... How do we make the Burger King into, like, his own SCP?
Okay, Object number B4GR, the Regent mask. People who have put on... I know this is the second mask we've done. For some reason, people affected by the mask feel the desire to sneak up upon others, handing them delicious treats as they do so. The source of these treats is hitherto unknown and remains unknown at this time. Anomalous effects reported on staff who have consumed these delights. And then there could be like a link at the bottom where it's like interview that we did with the you know, individual X-Y2 under the effects of the mask, and it's like, what do you want? And he's like, I just want to give you some of my delicious hashed browns. And then it's like, no such food known as hashed browns has been known to exist on the planet Earth for a redacted number of millennia.
Oh, I love this bait of lore. This is why I think I'm gonna get blacklisted from Burger King one day.
I mean, probably. There is a series that I used to read, called The Holders, which is basically, at the end of the day, bootleg SCP Foundation. And it was like a series of objects that, you know, should never be brought together, or ooky spooky things will happen. And each article basically started with something along the lines of, anywhere in any spot of America, go to a mental institution and ask the person at the front desk to speak with the holder of blank. If they laugh at you, run away, for nothing will ever keep you safe from the force which now seeks to destroy you. You get the idea of where I'm going. And basically every single one in the series is something along those lines.
That thing was Salvador.
Also, that was Security Chief Salvador. He is one of the hardest encounters in the game, for most people. I'm not trying to humble brag, I'm just saying, like, if you look at, like, the Control Reddit, there will be tons of threads of people talking about the Salvador fight. That went really well, most likely because we were sitting there having creative fun times.
You entered the zone because of it.
Mm-hmm. The Anchor Supplement. The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered the strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the Redacted. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with a faint... Oh no, they found Orby.
Oh no.
They found Orby. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew redacted by throwing a tin bucket which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the Redacted rescued 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates, Redacted, and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. This item was transported by the Redacted to the U.S. port of Redacted. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Vero via the Redacted. Orby.
So that's
the origins.
That's how Orby works.
And we watched that one. I'm not going to make us watch the Threshold Kids in which they get wrecked again. Alright, let's go in the TV world, shall we?
Hooray!
And this is going to be our last power of the base game.
Huh.
I believe there is a power in one of the DLCs, but I don't know what it is. Yay!
I don't know it either.
So this was actually... In one of the original trailers for Control, they sort of showed off that Jesse could float. Jimmy. There he is. Jimbo, my arch nemesis.
Jimmy's just, just vibing.
He's just floating there, menacingly.
There it is. Evil Within 1. I need to download it, even though I'm not streaming it anytime soon, but better than not doing anything with it yet.
And we can shoot while we are levitating as well.
In Overwatch, you don't want to be levitating.
I don't?
Not if there's an enemy Widow on the team.
Oh yeah, no, that's death. I don't even need to know current meta to know that. I mean,
Overwatch,
I guess you should have picked Mercy.
Even you really could have picked any kind of support, but at the same time, I'm a tank main, and apparently they really want me to just be a support main because they keep nerfing. No, they don't nerf my tanks. They keep buffing the DPS so they can absolutely melt tanks, and I hate them.
What do they call flying soldiers, Franchi? Franchi might get twisted teed for this pun. Skeet. God damn it. Okay, that one's okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's passable. That's nowhere near Eric level.
I mean, Little John has changed the meaning of that joke, but...
Unfortunately. But the less we think about that, the better, right?
Yeah. Is it Lil Jon or Lil Wayne is the one that became very problematic recently?
Lil Wayne, I think.
Okay.
Or it could be both. All I know is that apparently T-Pain's pretty chill, though.
Yeah, no, I watched the intro that T-Pain does to his streams, and he just seems like he is having the time of his goddamn life.
You know, T-Pain can live his best life.
Yeah. You know how it is, we just back in the mine, got our pickaxe swinging from side to side.
Remember when a bunch of people at NDR tried to actually post that whole thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Didn't I go into slow mode?
Yes. That was the day we were at Iron Age where we first met Pilot.
That's right. They were trying to hit us with the revenge post that day.
Let's see. But, yeah, Franchi's right. He says another acceptable answer would be pigeons.
Cool.
I seriously could have sworn, like, people call pigeons flying rats. Or was that just Nico Bellic in GTA 4?
That might just be Nico Bellic in GTA 4. I mean, his cousin did want to hang out. And go see Big American... Yeah. You know, I'm not going to finish it.
He also wanted to go bowling.
That he did.
You know, if I played GTA 4, I'd probably hang out with Roman and go play bowling.
Yeah,
but
instead you play Cyberpunk, where people blow up your phone trying to get you to buy cars every 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, hey V, got this car you want?
I have $5 to my name. You want this car though, right?
Is the car $5? No. Then no.
Then the answer is no, Choom.
I have decided to grab some shortbread cookies.
Excellent.
I do need snacks. I did actually wake up like an hour ago.
Bug snacks?
Yes. What shall I turn into cookies?
I mean, if you play bug snacks, the correct answer is nothing. But we have fun here at Pending. Sniper!
We have fun here at Shining Rolling Stars, the prequel.
Yeah? Yeah? So there is something on the 3rd floor, if I recall, that seemed vague. So now that we have the power of flight, we can kinda sneak our way around.
Do some funky platforming.
This is the 3rd floor, but I think this is part of it that we've already kind of looked around. Yes, because there's the surfboard that makes you dislike Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, hold on. They didn't exactly hate Black Panther. They thought the movie was pretty good, but they didn't. But it wasn't their favorite MCU.
There we go.
However, Sneakers dude who absolutely forgot about his sneakers in the end. That was just a plot element I just straight up forgot about.
And I appreciate you bringing it back up.
Yep. He just took it as in like, oh, I get it. You hate Black Panther, don't you? And he just got so tired that he beat him to death, demanding that he stop talking about Black Panther. Quiet Man was an experience, and I made it an experience.
You did the best damn job you could with that game, and you succeeded.
I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could entertain people with that god-awful game.
Oh god!
Is it bad that every time I hear someone say that the controls of a game are bad, I'm like, yeah, have you played Quiet Man? Oh, well. Okay, you survived there.
Yep, no, we survived. We're just back on the archives floor, which is where we do not want to be right now.
Anyways, Pilot said to make my heart a cookie, so, I guess I can do that.
You heard her.
Alright, just go on mute my mic and eat this cookie and turn my heart into a cookie. I wonder if that kills me. Well,
hey, don't eat that cookie.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to unaliven.
Alright, just one question. Why can I not unalive yet?
Because there are people here who care about you. I know. Gross.
What's so great about me? I say this with love. Yes,
okay.
There was disappointment in my voice. I'm not good at praising myself. In fact, I hate it.
Let's get back down. Okay, then we're gonna ride the elevator up to the 4th floor. Orby is close.
Pilot said, what a kooky.
Oh, Kooky. Voiced by Christina V.
Is she?
Yeah, Kooky and Cheezer were voiced by Christina V.
Oh. Alright, for real though, I need to mute my microphone because to me, it is a tiny bit rude to chew food on mic.
That's valid.
I'm going to bring back that old Let's Play style.
I am guilty of time to time of not chewing but taking big old gulps in the mic.
Drinking is a different thing. It's like chewing that a lot of people in the old days just found kind of rude. Like, it's like, people don't care if you're drinking, but people also don't exactly want to hear, you know, unless they're here for an ASMR stream.
Yeah.
Which we don't do here. We don't have the proper mics for that.
Okay.
And even then, I don't think anyone would want to hear an ASMR stream with me.
Well, now you know what we have to do.
I mean, if everyone just wants me to hear just hear me do the sexy Batman voice the entire time, sure.
I'm sorry?
Have you not heard of sexy Batman?
No.
It's disturbing. Maybe don't look at it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna look it up.
It is very disturbing. Anyways, for real now, I should probably eat these cookies because there are crumbs in my hands and they feel not clean.
Consume. I will carry the silence walking around in this creepy hallway.
Just pretend I'm saying Klonoa lore.
Wow, that's really interesting. I didn't know that in Klonoa 17, there was a character that straight up just pulled out a Glock and started blasting. The more you learn. So anyways, I'm gonna hover.
2 Dream
God
Champ
damn it!
Tournament. I don't actually know that. I have not played that Klonoa game yet. I just wanted to say that just randomly out of nowhere.
I appreciated it.
Alright, back to Cookie and Eggo. It's actually pretty good shortbread.
Excellent. I'm just going around trying to find baby boy. Because I know he's around here somewhere. There's an empty room. There's an empty room. The pram supplement. Oh, that's about the baby carriage that shoots out smoke. And that's a button. And this is back over where we started. So we kind of opened up a loop. Maybe it's on the 5th floor, is baby boy. Yep, you guessed it right here, folks. Eric of name pending fame is trapped here in the Federal Bureau of Control. They knew they had to harness his power because he's so little. I don't know what I'm saying, but I am trying to find a thing. That is not right here. Might be over there. Yeah, we can see over there's the P6 cell. That is where our brother is. So we do want to go there, but I'm not trying to go there right away.
The world isn't ready for Persona 6.
No, it is not. There's the swan boat. I don't think we found anything about what the swan boat is or what it does. So you can make up whatever the swan boat does.
The swan boat gives you so many copies of Klonoa from the Wonder Swan.
That is the Get Well Soon balloon. You give that to your friends who really want there to be another Klonoa game. And are oh, there's the water cooler. That is the one where if you're not looking at it, it turns into a different object and hides somewhere.
Imagine if we turned around,
and
then it just became something else.
That's the crowbar. That's Gordon Freeman's. That's where Dylan is. So we're gonna ignore him for now because we're a good sibling. Because I honestly just want to get up to the 6th floor. Because that, I think, is where baby boy is hiding. And I think I see how we can do it.
When do we find the Fenton Thermos?
Good question. The Fenton Thermos is an artifact that was found in... I forget the name of the city. From what we know of it, it belonged to an individual who was just 16. And we know that his parents built a very strange machine designed to view a world unseen. Okay. I almost died.
Oh, the absolute panic.
Oh, he's gonna catch him all because he's Danny Phantom. Yeah, Amity. That's it. That's the name of it that I knew. I'm gonna go mad looking for this, but I offer no apologies because the thing that I'm trying to find is very cool. So you're just gonna have to deal with us talking about Klonoa lore as I float around.
So, Klonoa is known as the Dream Traveler. The Dream Traveler enters people's troubled dreams in order to save their dream world. When the dream world is saved, Klonoa gets whisked away from a portal, or he'll willingly leave. He willingly leaves in the second game, but in the first game, he gets whisked away.
Interesting.
Pretty much it's like once the Dream Traveler's work is done, they must leave.
Okay.
For they are not truly a part of this world. There are plenty of amazing music in the Klonoa game, which adds to the lore. Such as Huponia, the kingdom of sorrow. Why is that song specifically so important? Because there are distorted portions of that song that is actually songs from Klonoa 1. That one, you can kind of tell I dropped out of my joke Klonoa lore and my actual Klonoa lore dropping.
Interesting. When do they open the gateway to Phantom Isle?
Pretty much always at the end of the game.
Okay. And I think I found our destination.
Ah, cool. Thank you for tuning in for Klonoa Lore Hour.
It's appreciated.
Also, for everyone who is curious, the cookie was good.
Excellent. Jackson, did you come here for Klonoa Lore? I think he did.
Klonoa Lore.
Is that what I said?
Yes, and I like it.
Jackson, are you trying to kill Jesse Faden by headbutting me? This is it! This is it!
The hidden location.
There it is. There's my boy!
Yeah!
Jackson, we respect this man. Okay? We embrace him. But I will boop you on the nose because it's very boopable.
We're gonna get you out of there!
We're gonna get you out
of there!
You don't belong in there! We're gonna get you out! Oh, the typewritten page. A standard letter-sized typewritten page with minor water damage. Oh, the page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, the rest have been violently scratched out. Mr. Scratched Out? Only a few individual words and pages may be made out. The page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there's a feeling of dislocation, as if witnessing the page being written as you read it, and as if reality around you is being blank to match the words on the page. This feeling is made stronger if the text is blank. Forensic and linguistic analysis confirm the text has been written by Alan Wake, with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010. See the Bright Falls AWE case file for information. So that man on the page that we just saw, his name is Alan Wake. Which I'm sure you've... Oh, and here's a thermos from the Oh Dear Diner. They're paranormal too. Yay. I guess there's your Fenton thermos.
Yep.
I
was just trying to make a nod to the thermos without actually saying where it's from.
That's literally a cup of infinite coffee, and you collect those in Alan Wake as health pickups.
What?
To briefly explain... Yeah, I believe they gave you extra health or like a backup E-tank, if I recall correctly.
I think you're right about the health thing, but it's also been a while since I last played Alan Wake, and I should probably change that.
Soon we will. Alan Wake is another game in the Remedyverse, as I said, and we've all said earlier. It is implied that he wrote Max Payne. And in some alternate universes, Max Payne exists. In this one, it is implied that Max Payne is just a fictional character. And at the end of the game, Alan Wake, to sort of try and rescue his wife, he becomes trapped in a place known as the Dark Place. There is a DLC that will expand on that, and there's a little side project that I have in the works which will sort of get you caught up on what happened in Alan Wake before we do that. But that's a little nod. That he is out there waiting to come home. Let's go save our brother or whatever. I don't know. I just want to save Alan.
Man, who cares about Dylan? Let's save Alan. Alan Wake wrote the Hiss poem.
That is accurate, but let's not spoil the events of that DLC before we get to them, because I'm blind on most of it otherwise.
Same.
Yeah. We will get there when we get there.
Well, Francie says, I think.
He's gone. Dylan is
Yes,
So
there is some big Alan Wake connections to this plot, aside from the DLC. But we will get there when we get there.
Soon.
So we showed up here. What Emily just said, literally, we just showed up here, and Dylan's not here. He literally just went downstairs and gave himself up.
Okay. He looks quite unhinged.
Yeah, I mean, how would you feel if they made you dress as Caillou? His routine. 9:30, breakfast is bought. 11:54, gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. 11:57, asks for TV. 12 p.m., lunch is brought, breakfast is removed. 12:02, eats lunch. 2:38, uses toilet. 4:03, begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to the TV. Becomes upset. He is sedated. Asks for TV to be turned on. Staff refuses. Television privileges refused due to hostile behavior. And 6:16, sleeps? I will say, since we found him now, the Threshold Kids was created to sort of acclimate Dylan to living at the Bureau.
Yep, I remember that. Because I was like, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this was made for Dylan.
Yeah, way back when we found the document detailing how somebody went to a puppet class once in community college and was like, this is a good idea. Yeah, they made the Threshold Kids to try and teach Dylan about the Bureau.
But did he like Threshold Kids?
We'll have to ask him now, won't we?
Hey Dylan, did you like the Threshold Kids?
I'm looking around.
And he's like, yeah. Imagine we did ask him and he's like, yeah, I got the entire series on VHS.
It was either that or go meet Jimmy.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan.
Oh, come on. I think Dylan and Jimmy would have gotten along fine.
What about her? I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister.
Lore.
Back in ordinary.
And
We like lore.
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped you'd want to find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come.
Alright, it looks like everything is all installed now.
Why do you think that is?
Except for the last chance pack, but that's for E within 2.
She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. Because she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
They were trying to get... They were trying to find Jesse.
Cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I mean, that's not shocking.
I don't remember.
What about family and friends? Close with anyone living anything outside of ordinary?
So yeah, as Jesse said much earlier, when the Bureau showed up to take away anybody who'd witnessed anything funky and ordinary, they got Dylan, but Jesse managed to get away and spent basically her whole life on the run until just recently when Polaris told her to come to the Bureau. Why they wanted Jesse to, you can basically infer that. Dylan has been kept as part of the Prime Candidate program, basically looking for people of strong paranatural aspect to be future directors. Other candidates that the Bureau has looked at were Dr. What's his name? The Japanese Dr. Takwe. Who I haven't found his thing yet in-game, which I wanted to find because, and I'll just go ahead and say it, Dr. Takwe is voiced by Hideo Kojima.
Really? I actually didn't know that.
Yep. And then, Alan Wake was also considered for the Prime Candidate program, but nobody can get to Alan because we need to get him out of there. He don't belong. We're gonna get you out of there.
You don't belong in that dark place.
We're gonna get you out.
Dylan's like, okay, yeah, I guess we gotta get Dylan or something. Alan's like, we're gonna get you out of there.
Alright, I'm gonna get us down to the save point, and then I think that's a good place to cut it off. Because I need to get ready for events. Hoping nothing bad happens to prevent the event happening today. Please, God, no. We've had enough delays.
Hey, we don't speak. We do not speak it in existence.
You're right, we don't speak it into existence. And safe. So thank you, everybody. We found Dylon. Next time we will see what's up with Dylon. Peace.
Take care.